Alright guys, out here in Crystal Lake again, doing some fishing. Hopefully we can get some on my camera. I've got two nice bass today. I just lost one right next to the boat. He's going down to grab me, just shook his head and threw the truck wood, but you know, this is a pretty good spot. Bass are getting into that pre-spawn stage, and this is a perfect spot for that kind of conditions. What we got here is on each side of the shoreline. It's a really shallow flat, probably about, you know, anywhere from 1 to 2 feet deep. And then right in the middle we got this hole. It's only about 5 foot deep in this hole, but that's what these bass do. It's just when they're pre-spawn, so they're sitting down in this hole when the water's a little bit colder, and then when the sun comes coming up, they go a little bit shallower, check out where they're gonna be spawning, look at some areas, and they're really aggressive during this time. So, I mean, if you can find a place like this, get a quick moving. What's working for me is a lipless crankbait, and get your fish just like that. That's a little one, but it's a fish. Are you kidding me? Frick. Got off. I just got one, yep. I got one. I mean, geez, sometimes these fish just feel like dead weight. It's hard to tell at the beginning if I got a fish or I just got some weeds. Jeez. That's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one. Alright, come on, bro, don't get off. Just tire you out. I mean, look at that. They are eating this ripping wrap, too. Come on. It's a good 2.5, 3. There we go. That's a 3. Oh man, that's a good fish. I mean, short but fat and chunky. Look at that gut. Right where I need that ripping wrap. Right in his mouth. Deep in it, not too far, but it comes right out. You better look at that fish. It's a nice bass. It's got to be 2.5, 3. Good fish, really good fish. Man, they're just cutting up my thumbs. Thank you. Get you guys another look at this bait. As you can see, it's pretty banged up. Little ripping wrap, lipless crankbait. Burning it over this flat and these ledges, this hole in here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of fish in here. That pre-spawn stage, they get aggressive. They're fun to catch. And I know that they're feeding. I was out here last night without the camera, of course. And I was catching some big ones. But about 4 of them that I caught last night, they had shad about halfway down their mouth. Really show me that they're eating up for the spawn. Out here in the kayak, doing some fishing. Hopefully we can get another one on camera. This is a really good spot, I'm telling you. So what we got here, like I said before, I'll explain once I get my bait in. I just had a hit. I got a fish. Good thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jeez. These fish are tough too. That's another nice one. It's another nice one. Oh yeah. I don't think he's as big, but it's it's a good one. I mean, geez, every one of these fish, they're just eating this ripping wrap. Okay. Yep. Just gonna swing him up here by the boat. Come on. Hello, baby. It's not as big. That's a good one still. 2-pounder. Good fish. Nice bass. Catch you another day. So we got this little peninsula here, combs over into a bay, and what we got on this side, it's a flat that runs about 50 yards out here, and that's about one dropping off to about 3 foot max. And then we got that hole in there, which is about 5 to 8 foot deep, and then again on that side, same thing, a flat. then back there, that flat extends probably about 150 yards towards me. So the hole starts right here, and what these fish do, they just sit in this hole. The water starts to warm up a little bit. They go check out where they're gonna be spawning. The water cools down a little bit. They retreat back, and there are a lot of them in here. So, you know, if you can get yourself like a topographic map, look at the contours on your local lakes. You can find a place like this, protected from the outside lake, got 2 flats, hole in the middle. I mean, that's ideal. And then you just get out here with some quick moving baits and have some fun. Specifically for this spot is, you know, I can count it down to different depths. So I can fish it up on that shallow flat. I got a fish, are you kidding me? And I'm telling you, I mean, this is what we're looking for. Oh man. Oh. Almost got this one, just slapped it. Got him in the gill. Well, I was lucky to get that fish. Little guy. 12. Someone's calling my phone, so I'll be right back. About 1 second after I just stopped, checked my phone, I got another fish. I mean, you gotta find a spot like this on your local lakes, because it is killer out here. Holy cow. Like I said, it's just these flats on each side and then that hole in the middle. And I'm 100% positive these fish are just checking this out pre-spawn. So I know they're gonna be spawning up there. But man, there are some big ones in here too. I mean, a lot of 3-pounders. Got a couple of 5s in here. Yep, come here, bro. Gotcha. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's good. I don't know. It's got to be good 2.5, 3. I like that lipless crankbait. Gosh, I mean, just take a look at that. Beautiful fish. Nice and fat, full of eggs. See if we can get a bigger one. Oh man. Hit those weed clumps and really gets me a little excited. There we go. I can feel that one, you know, you just feel them tap, tap, tap. That's a little guy. It's a little guy. But I'm telling you, even these little ones, they just put up a fight, man. That's not bad. Little 12-incher. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, come here. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. It's a 1.5 pounds, maybe 2. Definitely female, full of eggs. Eating that crankbait too, man. Going out here fishing crankbait, so you gotta make sure you have your pliers. When you're fishing pre-spawn, and this is a really clear water lake, so I'm going with the spinning gear, 8-pound fluorocarbon, is you want to match the hatch. I mean, you've probably heard that saying before, and it's really true. So I'm throwing this little brown craw color. And no, I'm not trying to represent crayfish, I'm trying to represent these little bluegill, because there's a lot of little, are you right on the sink? There's a lot of little bluegill in this lake too, and that's one of the main forage. But yesterday I was throwing a little Strike King red-eye shad in sexy shad color, and that's another big forage in this lake. So really match your hatch, and match not just the color but the size, and you're gonna have a lot of fun out there. It's like I am today, and I got a little guy. Jeez, you ate it too.